Get your sinew thread, tie a knot. Okay, so line up your black with your black with your black. Okay. You want to go from the big side to this side. Not my favorite thimble. I prefer the whole ones, but I'm not quite sure where they are. Okay, so put 2 through. 1, 2. Okay. Oh, good God. Okay, never mind. Get rid of that. Okay, no, I can do that. Okay. So put the 1, 2, and then you're gonna cause this easing. So you're gonna put a little bubble in, kind of thing. A little bubble in the material so that it makes space. So you're bubbling it. You can see that. You can see that. Little bubble. And then you're going to keep your little bubble. Put the one through. And then you put a second one through. And that secures it. I believe that's how I was taught. So do 2. And then you do another little bubble. And the bubbles at the top will be the bigger bubbles. And as you go, you'll get smaller and smaller. Because again, you want to line up your 2 things. See how further down that is? So we're going to put these little bubbles, using it so that it will line up. So we're going to, another little bump there. Not be big, just a little bit. Got room for the little toes. Again, the second one, lining up everything. Second stitch in there. It's easier when it's not lined. Okay, another one. Oh, make sure you got the, you want the black to have a little bit of give too, so you're doing the easing with it. That way it folds out nicely. Okay, second stitch. Put a knot in. Double knot, random knots here and there. That way if something gives, it's not going to give all the way. Okay, looking at where it's at. Okay, we still got to get it to down there. And they're guidelines. As you're doing it, if you end up having to adjust a little bit, because, again, I'm still learning. trying to learn with you and be able to do it with just my videos as opposed to my mom, what she taught me years ago. See, it's giving it a little bit of a gather. Okay. How are we close? How close are we? Not too bad, eh? Another couple gathers, and I think we can just whip it once it's a little bit further down. Further. Yes, I'll remember to silence my phone next time. It would have been nicer if I had trimmed a bit more of this. Lining up a little bit more. It's my mom. It's mostly the toes where you're gathering like this, not all the way. So just remember, because it's the first one, so everything needs to follow this guideline. If you adjust anything on this one, just make sure you adjust everything else. This isn't going to be as far down. That's okay. Because of the extra fur, that makes it a little harder to pull through. Your choice if you want to single thread it or double thread it. With adult ones, I definitely advise double. I'd also advise to get a little pair of pliers. Yeah, somebody wants my attention. Okay, so how are we looking? That's right there. That's down further. That's okay, because I think we're at a side where I'm just going to whip it now. We made them a little bit, make it a little bit smaller. Make the next one, try to make them smaller as you go down. So I'll make another little one, and then that'll be smaller. Just do that. Make sure you've got all three of them. 1, 2, 3. Do the double. Throw in another knot. We'll just whip it now. Oh, did we already make it to our little? I believe we did. Okay. Throw in one more. We're going to trim that after. Okay. So yeah, no, that's good. Oops. Okay, now we're going to go do this side. Same idea on this side. Right. You always want to go through the one side to come out on your larger side. My mother just starts on one side and goes all the way around. When you understand what you're doing, I am not able to do it. I haven't been doing this for a long time. With practice, you can start on one side and just go to the other side. You're welcome to start on one side, go to the other side. Maybe I'll give that a go next time. I'll show you why. Either I can do it, or I, again, need a little bit of help. And that's why I go center. I like evenness. You could probably count. Not sure how that would work. But maybe we'll experiment together if I keep doing these. It's very different going one way and the other way. That's why if you can do it going one round, that really does work nicer from what I've seen my mom's work. Trying to get it as close to the edge, still get a secure thing and not rip the material. Come on. Again, with this freaking fuzzy material, it's so much easier without the fuzz. So I advise you not to use material with the fuzz unless you want a little bit of a fight every time. Okay, my mark I'm looking for is on that side. Okay. Come on. Yeah. And if I just freaking more important with the one you're going in as opposed to where you're coming out, because the fur goes in with it and then blocks the hole. So that should a little bit. Probably visibility would be better too without the fluffy stuff. So my apologies, the next one will be done better. And as you look, keep an eye out on the other side. Where did you want this one to end? Because we went up a little bit, didn't we? So we're just going to mark, so we're like about that far up. Yeah, I'm going to eyeball a little bit. Okay. So we look, that looks like it's gonna line up really good with our new mark. You can see that, the new mark I made. So now I'm just gonna whip stitch. And are we there? Not quite, right? Not a little bit more.